Not all listing presentations are as strategic as they sound, and there are a few early signs that can tell you a lot about how your campaign might unfold. When you're meeting with agents to choose who will sell your home, most presentations sound well rehearsed and polished. After all, listing property is an agent's #1 priority. But across the market, there are a few consistent red flags that are worth paying attention to, because they can often show up later in the campaign. One of the most common is an overemphasis or overinflation of the achievable price. If the conversation focuses heavily on achieving a higher price without clearly explaining how that will be supported, it's worth pausing. Pricing needs to be backed by strategy, not just optimism. Another red flag is a lack of a clear campaign plan. Strong agents can walk you through how the home will be positioned as far as pricing, which method of sale and why, how buyer inquiry will be managed, and how decisions will be guided throughout the campaign. If that structure isn't clear early, it often leads to uncertainty later. Generic or cookie-cutter marketing recommendations are another sign to watch. Every property is different, and strong campaigns are tailored accordingly. If the approach feels standard rather than considered, it can affect how buyers engage. Communication is also important. Across the market, campaigns tend to run more smoothly when expectations are set clearly from the beginning. If communication feels vague or inconsistent early on, that can continue throughout the process. None of these things necessarily mean a campaign won't succeed, but they can make it more difficult to maintain clarity, control, and confidence in the agent as the sale progresses. Choosing the right agent isn't just about who you feel comfortable with. It's about how they think, how they structure a campaign, and how they guide decisions along the way. If you're preparing to sell, I've included a set of practical questions in my Downsizer Selling Guide that can help you assess agents more clearly. You can download it below. And in the next video, I'll walk you through what actually adds value before you sell and what often doesn't.